The fragility of respect. How often have you wondered about the invisible threads that hold together the respect you command in the world? It's not wealth, looks, or talent that earns it. Respect is carved into the soul through discipline, values, and actions. Yet, like a fragile vessel, it can be shattered by carelessness, inaction, or indulgence. Imagine for a moment, how does the world see you? Is it with admiration or mere tolerance? Is your presence sought or avoided? Respect isn't granted, it's earned daily through the quiet resolve of your character and the loud echo of your choices. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." But what happens when you stray from that path? What happens when you let moments of weakness, fear, or apathy corrode the foundation of respect you've spent years building? In this video, we'll uncover 7 ways a man loses respect. These are not just mistakes. They are habits, choices, and behaviors that chip away at the core of who you are. Stay with me until the end, because the last point holds the key to reclaiming respect, even after it's been lost. If you resonate with the pursuit of strength, discipline, and wisdom, subscribe to join a community of thinkers striving for greatness. 1. Failing to master emotions. A man who cannot control his emotions is like a ship without a rudder, tossed and turned by every wave of anger, jealousy, or fear. Seneca reminds us, "Most powerful is he who has himself in his own power." Losing control in moments of anger or despair doesn't just expose your vulnerabilities. It shows that you lack the discipline to rule your inner world. Think about the last time you lost your temper or acted impulsively. Did it solve the problem, or did it deepen it? Emotional mastery doesn't mean suppressing feelings. It means owning them. Respond, don't react. In Buddhist teachings, the mind is compared to a raging fire. You can stoke it with impulsivity, or you can calm it with wisdom. A man who masters his emotions commands respect because he radiates stability, even in chaos. 2. Breaking promises. A man's word is his bond. Break it, and you break trust, one of the pillars of respect. Epictetus reminds us, we must undergo a hard winter training and not rush into things for which we haven't prepared. Promises, big or small, are commitments. Failing to honor them shows a lack of preparation, discipline, or care. Whether it's a vow to a loved one or a goal you set for yourself, broken promises reflect poorly on your integrity. The Bhagavad Gita teaches us that true warriors fulfill their duties without attachment to rewards. A man who lives by his word doesn't just earn respect. He becomes a beacon of reliability in a world full of uncertainty. 3. Seeking validation from others. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." A man loses respect when his worth depends on the opinions of others. Whether it's chasing likes on social media or bending your values to fit in, seeking validation erodes your authenticity. Taoism teaches us to flow like water, true to our essence, unaffected by external pressures. The moment you stop needing approval, you become unshakable. Authenticity commands respect, far more than conformity ever will. 4. Avoiding responsibility. Nothing erodes respect faster than a man who refuses to take responsibility. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you must build your life action by action, and be content if each one achieves its goal as far as possible. Ownership of your choices, even your failures, is what defines you as a man. Avoiding responsibility doesn't just damage how others see you, it damages how you see yourself. Respect begins with accountability. Confucius once said, "To see what is right and not do it is a lack of courage." Responsibility is not a burden, it is an opportunity to grow and lead. 5. Letting fear dictate actions. Fear is a natural emotion, but letting it rule your life is a sure way to lose respect. Seneca reminds us, "He who is brave is free." Whether it's fear of failure, rejection, or discomfort, courage in the face of fear earns admiration. Every great man has felt fear, but they acted despite it. Krishna's guidance to Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita is timeless. Do not yield to unmanliness. Arise with a brave heart. A man who confronts fear and moves forward earns not only respect, but liberation. 6. Living without principles. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Principles often make you stand alone, but they are the bedrock of respect. A man who lives without principles is easily swayed by opinions, temptations, and circumstances. Integrity, the alignment of actions with values, is non-negotiable. In Zen philosophy, a life without principles is like a tree without roots. It cannot withstand the storms of life. Live by your principles, and respect will follow naturally. 7. Disrespecting others. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Kindness is invincible, provided it's sincere." Disrespecting others, whether through manipulation, cruelty, or arrogance, erodes your own respect. To lift others, even when they falter, reflects strength, not weakness. The Buddha taught, "Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love." A man who treats others with dignity earns respect, not just from others, but also from himself. Rebuilding respect. Respect is not a gift. It is a craft, shaped by your actions, words, and principles. A man who masters his emotions, keeps his promises, owns his responsibilities, and lives with integrity builds a fortress of respect that no one can tear down. But if you've lost respect, remember this: it's not too late. Each choice you make today can be a step back toward the man you aspire to be. If this resonated with you, join our community, subscribe, and let's walk this path of honor, discipline, and wisdom together. Share in the comments which point you'll start with and how you plan to reclaim your respect.